Joining us as above, so below. We are talking about moon energy. This is Cancerian energy. To each and every one of you guys, welcome to our Monday program. To those that this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Those are the African sciences by which we direct and utilize or harness energy, frequency, and vibration. To each and every one of you guys, as you're being notified, I want to first all say salutations to my Madrina, to my Oba, and to my Padrino, and to all of you guys that practice Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Ajay, whether you're solitary with your Yami, whether you are Mason or Eastern Star, much love to it. What's up there? All right, first in the house is my aphrodisiac. What's up there, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina, in the age of Aquarius. That's what I'm talking about. Start our Monday off right. What's up there to Shamari in the house? We got Unveiling Ann. We got my baby Scorpio. Allison Williams in the house. What's up? Oh, you looking young today. All right, I got a haircut. Maybe that's it. Or maybe I just look delicious. I don't know. I think y'all need to go on a diet with Apostle Chief Eating. We gonna eat some things that they're going to make us feel sexy. But I want to say, guys, thank you so much to each and every one of you guys. Exactly. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our program. And to those that do not know that I do not teach my personal beliefs, neither do I teach my personal practice. But what I do on this broadcast is to teach universal laws that apply to each and every one of you guys. She said no diet. Not them kind of diet. Not them kind of diet. What's up there? Hold on, because I'm about to put my glasses on. Somebody just came in and I can't see. Demetrius Clark, thank you so much for being in here. And then we got, actually I had a sandwich before I went to pick up some evil. I did have a sandwich before I came on there. But what's up there, Minister Al Hudson in the house? What's up? And then you got all right now, that's Keish, my Gemini. And then we got Monique Fofo, that crab cakes. Jesus, Jesus, Alexander. Thank you so much for being with us on tonight. There go Mama Susan, Gemini again in the house. To each and every one of you guys as you're chiming in, as we broadcast worldwide on this platform, one of the things that I want you guys to understand, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. And then we also, to each and every one of you guys that do not know, I practice the ATRs. I am an apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. I need to make that very clear, and that I practice dealing with melanated energy. I want to talk to those that are on this platform that really, Adam from Palestine. Well, welcome, Adam. Thank you for joining us. To each and every one of you guys, we want to say thank you for being a part of this program. As you are chiming in, please, sir and ma'am, do yourself a favor, hit that like button, and also the shares of this particular broadcast. Now, what I want to share on tonight, I do not teach to children. I talk to grown people that make decisions. I talk to people that want to practice and know what real magic is. I do realize that many of us that are in the church, we practice the ATRs, and then some left the church, and they still practice the ATR, but the church is in them. I do realize that a lot of you guys have been raised up in different types of church background, and you really don't have a personal relationship with your spirit or your spirituality. What you do is have a formality of what you call God or goddess, and you don't have a personal commitment or relationship with that deity, and you depend a lot on grace and mercy to bring you through when you could actually be operating in your divinity and creating those things in your life that you want to live in those realities. And so one of the things that I try to do on this platform is to make it as simplistic as possible that you will understand. What's up, Leo, Lady X, Leo in the house? I'll try to make it simplistic as possible so you guys will have a better understanding of what it is about energy, frequency, and vibration. So whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Mason, whether you are a Kabbalah, whether you are a Presbyterian, it doesn't really matter whether you are what particular genre of religion or tradition you're in, because at the end of the day, in order for manifestation to come, you got to have universal laws operating. I don't know who, I don't randomly pray for people. The Bible said we should lay hands suddenly on no man, and that's even in prayer. What's up there, Darius, my Pisces in the house? What's this outfit? What is this outfit. Is this a joke? No, this is not a joke. But I don't wear these kind of clothes when I'm beating your mama back out. I be butt booty naked. So she don't even see me dressed like this. And your daddy, when he be going down on me, I don't have no clothes on there. He don't even want me to shave because he want hairballs. So I hope that you understand where we're coming from on my platform. This is not TikTok. This is where we get down and we talk to grown people. So if you come in here with the foolishness, I got an answer for the hope that's within me. So I want to say thank God for each and every one of you guys, and thank. Oh yeah, I am the chief apostle here. I'm not beholden to my members. My members don't take care of me. I take care of me. United Apostle Service 29 years. So if you bring your raggedy smush face ass in here, you gonna get the business. Okay? So just letting you know. So I just want you to understand this platform. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in air. My moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. So if that don't tell you what kind of energy and I'll tell you dealing with, I'm sorry for you, sir and ma'am, because you're about to get blessed. Okay? I believe in roasting people that come in here for the foolishness. All right? What's up, Aries? I see some of my Aries. All right, then you already know. To understand who to deal with, understand the the energy that you are dealing with. Now, where is my lighter? Now, I want to talk to grown people tonight. And we dealing with as above, so below lunar energy. Okay? Now, I do realize that many of you guys have your own concept about spirituality. And so, therefore, there may be a confusion that I'm here to change your mind. Sir and ma'am, at the end of the day, what you do with your life is your business. What I try to do is to teach knowledge, wisdom, understanding that any grown man or woman that chooses to apply to their life and to make things better for them, if they smart, will embrace this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Now, if you have not taken my beginner class, you have not taken my intermediate class, you have not taken my advanced class, I see why you cannot connect the dots. If you are a type of person that is not committed to spirituality and you are not committed to your energy, your frequency, and your vibration, if you are a type of person that doesn't understand in order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower, then I understand why a lot of things that I say may not grab you. But if you are out here, you really trying to learn what it is to be spiritual, what it is to be a part of the universal laws, and what it is to operate in your particular tradition, whether it's Christianity, Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, and still be your authentic self, because we're in the age of Aquarius. All right? So I try to teach people not to be carbon copies of other folks, but then we may reflect our energy to each and every the people that come on this platform. But at the end of the day, you want to be able to resonate with people of like mind and going into the direction of evolution of spirituality that you are. And that's what it is. I talk to grown people. I don't talk to children, okay? And not even those that are childlike. So I want to talk to you guys. Now, I'm going to be coming from a concept because I utilize the Bible a lot of times. First of all, hold on. I want to say hello because I really want to get into this. I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. A lot of times we get on these platforms and some of y'all are worried about whether I practice. Let me say that. Leo from Ireland, thank you for being with us. Now let me tell you, I'm going to tell you how irrelevant my religion is. Okay? Whether I wear briefs, whether I wear bikinis, whether I wear thong, or whether I go commando. At the end of the day, when you're having sex, it don't really matter. So my tradition and what I practice does not matter when it comes down to universal law. When you're trying to have an understanding and you're making it about the presentation other than just receiving the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, then that lets me know one thing: you're not here for the truth. You're here to find out what makes you feel comfortable. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable. I'm here to shed some light on your energy, your frequency, your vibration, and in the hopes that you are grown enough, that you are mature enough, and you have enough self-love about yourself to embrace the knowledge and make your world and your reality better. Other than that, it is your business, sir and ma'am. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Jay. I just wanted to, wow, you. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, Monique, for talking about hitting that like button. Now let's get to grown people. Now, I want to talk about pressing under pressure. And because we have such a huge platform, because we're reaching so many people, a lot of times when you're listening to people, you don't necessarily have the information or the understanding. Yes, all you got to do is cash out me $20 on here and your zodiac sign, and I will read for you. Now, but it won't be right now. Be later in the program. So let me explain this. You're going to be watching and looking at a various of spiritual people. So one of the things I want to do for many of you guys that have maybe met me for the first time or heard me for the very first time, I need you to understand that I did not show up. I'm not Johnny come lately. I didn't show up 2 days ago and now I'm a Orisha priest. I didn't show up 4 days ago and now I'm practicing Haitian voodoo. I didn't show up last night and now all of a sudden I'm crowned Mafedi Fun Oya in honor of my Orisha and Mafedi Fun Babaluaye. I didn't show up yesterday. I have been practicing operating in energy, frequency, and vibration from a child. I have been doing courtroom work. I have been doing graveyard work. I have been doing conjure. I have been doing spell breaking. I have been putting curses on people. I have been working with eggs. I have been doing this type of magic since I was a child. I did not step out here yesterday. What's up, Tari? I did not step out here. Shut up. Jesus is God. Now be quiet. Fuck you and the raggedy ass busted pussy that brought you here and the pole slithering dick that allowed your mama, instead of putting it in her mouth, she ended up putting it in her hole, and now we have you. So thank you so much, and fuck your Jesus. So I hope we clear about where I'm coming from. So that's why my lives ain't for the children. We have it at night. So because we have these kind of people. So I want you to understand, I'm not here to embrace other people's religion. I'm not here to embrace their mentality. I'm not here to make them feel comfortable about what I believe in, what I strive in. I am here to talk to people that want to know how to press through pressure. And so therefore, the best way that I can articulate it is I have to tell you about how I have been doing for years. Whether I was in relationship, I have been on television, I have been in radio, I have been on magazines. I have been doing this a very, very long time. I did not just start yesterday out here on platform. And so therefore, I don't need the approval of some lame dick ass, numb nut ass man or woman with her ragged ass, mango seed ass pussy telling me about what I want with their ragged ass Jesus. Because the God that I serve and the God that I move for, it is melanated and it's black and it is chaos energy and it's very dark energy and it's very protective and very provider for Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. So therefore, I don't have to appease people in order to be who I am on this platform. I also don't have to project the image that is really not me. I can operate in my authentic energy and ashe and still attract the people that are necessary that's in the church and also have left the church and don't want to have nothing to do with it. Now, let me explain something here. I've been dealing with pressure a very, very, very long time. I have been dealing with people that necessary. I came up in a family that sold drugs. And so therefore, because I decided to get a legal job and to work at UPS and go another route, that's pressure. And so therefore, it would have been easy for me to live a life of selling dope. But I decided, because I wanted a different life, I wanted a different outcome. I decided, even though I wasn't making good money in the beginning, I decided as a black melanated man that I was going to ride out when it comes down to how I wanted to live my life. A lot of you guys want to claim to be Christian, want to be claimed to be Tatas, Mumbos, Hugans, want to claim to be a part of the ATR, but you are a type of people that break under pressure. Some of y'all can't even, this is something, let me tell y'all something. I do not change who I am with you based off of pressure. I know how to press through pressure when people come to me and want me to perceive you in a different light or situation. If I look at you different, it's because of how you have behaved with me. A lot of you change on people when pressure comes because of what somebody else trying to add pressure to your relationship, and then you change up on that individual. Not because they did anything to you, because you're a weak-ass mental person and you want to be accepted and you want to go along with people. I have people change on me because you trying to prove that I don't have no conjure on you. I don't have, because some people, I'm like, oh, you got your members brainwashed. No. You didn't get brainwashed by Chief Apostle Samuel Lee. You got brainwashed by your mom and your daddy and your family. That's why you can't behave with other people, places, and things outside of your family. That's why you disrupt the life of other people, because you have allowed other people to dictate how you're supposed to behave with people that have not mistreated you. For you to misbehave by people that have supported you, that have believed in you. And so therefore, you don't know how to reciprocate that same behavior because of the already brainwashing. I'm not here to brainwash you. I'm here to give knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It is up to you, sir and ma'am, no matter what you practice, it is up to you to renew your mind and make a decision that I want to be my authentic self. Huh? See, I've been pushed past the pressure of trying to be the man my mama wanted me to be. Huh? I knew I couldn't be the man she wanted me to be because I looked at my dad and I looked at my sister dad, and I wasn't gonna never be them type of men. You understand? So therefore, I have pressed past the opinions of men and women in my own family. I done been married, and they couldn't deal with the pressure because the family, their family said I was working roots, I was doing voodoo, I was doing conjure, and so therefore that didn't work. I'm a type of person, I do not get mad. Listen, you can't come out here in the wild, wild west of the spiritual life, in the social media, and expect, if you can't deal with the pressure that you get from your biological family, how you gonna deal with the pressure that's gonna come from your spiritual family? I don't understand. No matter how you've been sitting here claiming to be listening to me, that you cannot take the counsel and the information that I give you and then make a decision as a grown man or woman what you want to do with your life, what you want your life to look like. See, I personally have pressed beyond the pressure of public opinion. And I learned that from pressing beyond the pressure of family opinion. See, you still struggling. See, you still care. That's why some people don't even come to my church, because they worried about what other people say about them coming to my church. That's one thing I do love about, and I will all forever love about Minister Mario. I don't care how many people, including his family, that came to him and told me I was the devil and how I was working witchcraft and how people were telling him he need to leave my church. Let me tell y'all something. You don't have to be perfect around me. You don't have to be any of that. But you have to be genuine. And what I loved about that Capricorn is that every single person that talked about me, unlike many of you that claim you got it for me, he told me whether it was his mama, his daddy, his brother, his sister, or his cousin. He didn't care who they were. Not only he gave me names, he told me what they said. Huh? When was the last time you claimed to be somebody's friend or support system that you exposed the people that was around you about how they were talking about you? Because you folded under pressure. And then you go and grin in that person's face. Then you go in there claim to beloved that individual. Huh? At no time, no matter who he engaged with, who engaged with him, did he allow that pressure to change his relationship with me. Let me tell y'all something. I done told you guys about my spiritual dad. I was with my spiritual dad. Realness is rare. Thank you, Allison. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you what rare is. I've been telling y'all that I was on my tutelage of my spiritual dad since I was 13 years old. I got married. I have been in the church world. Let me tell y'all something. I'm not in the church world because they've been good to me. I'm in the church world because God has chosen me to operate the way that I am. Because church people ain't been nothing but nasty to me. Most of them. 85% of them. So a lot of you guys have run from the church because of how people have treated you. God ain't treated you bad. The ancestors ain't treated you bad. The angel ain't treated you bad. You allow other pressures from other people that had a problem with you to run you. I'm not that dude. Now, I don't do what I do spiritually in other people's church. Because I do what they allow me to do in their church, in their house, in their structure. But in my own house, when God blessed me to have my own, this is where I operate. Okay? So let me tell you what happened. So I have been telling y'all I have been raised up spiritually up under my spiritual dad. So somewhere, somehow, they tried to turn my spiritual relationship with my spiritual father into a sexual relationship. Church folk, prophesying, the Lord say. See, I done dealt with all this kind of stuff. See, some of y'all don't know who you watch, and this is why you don't understand when I say I don't give a damn. You don't understand. I've been going through this so many years, and I have been weathering storms, and I have been pushing past so many things. And so I said, how you going to make my relationship with my spiritual dad a sexual relationship? That's the pervert. First of all, I know it's not a sexual relationship. So I know God ain't spoke to you. I also know that there's a level of perversion, because your point is you want me to stop allowing him to teach me because you don't agree with what he's teaching me. And so therefore, whether you're saying that because you believe there's something unholy about our relationship, or whether you don't believe and you're trying to say that and add pressure where I can break away from him because you want me to have issues with my sexuality, and so therefore change up on him because you saying that that's a gay relationship. See, y'all don't understand how nasty. See, this is what I want y'all to know, whether you an E5, Voodoo, Santeria, or Kumi, you can't bring no pressure with me. I done already been through it in the church. I done had my own mother and own people tell you I was playing in the church. I know how to deal with pressure. I done had people tell me in my own family, you playing with God. See, you ain't mature enough in your mind. You are not committed in your heart enough. See, when you get them kind of pressure, you don't know how to press for the mark of the high calling, which is in Christ Jesus. What you're going to do is succumb to those and not try to prove that you is or is not something. And I don't have time for that. I don't change on my relationship with people, places, and things that ain't did nothing to me. I'm not going to undermine my padrino because you got a problem with him. I'm not going to make it difficult for us to interact because you got a problem with what he charges, what his derecho is, or what madrina derecho is. Because I don't make money an issue. I'm not you. I want y'all to know, when you're listening to me, you're dealing with somebody that has pressed through pressure. When the church, black people in black churches tried to run me out of the church world, especially Walbasso, especially Gifford, especially Fort Pierce, members in my church left my church because I did not have sex with them. I had pressure from other pastors and preachers. See, the difference between me and other evangelists that are there, because you're never going to pay for me to have a conference or have a revival. And then while I'm in the hotel room, I'm running an orgy. Because I have my own credit cards. I got my own money. If I want to do an orgy, I don't need the church. I ain't never hid behind the church. I never needed to hide behind the church to do what I do. A lot of y'all out here worried about what this is going on, that on. I ain't never been phony. I don't have to be phony. There's no need for me to be phony because I'm real grown. And I ain't ashamed of nothing I do. That's why I pay for what I do. You understand? Okay, you understand. See, I dealt with all that kind of pressure. So therefore, when people talk about they don't want to fellowship with me, I don't give no damn. What I look for in a man is a deep throat. I don't want nobody with no gag reflex, because I got plenty of inches to give. And that's what I like about your father. But I like your grandfather because he know how to teabag. So I hope that helped you out. So when I talk to many of you guys, and I try to tell you about the things that I have going on in the church, and how I have increased my commitment to the Lord, to be a black American man and practicing the ATR as public as I do, to be the type of person, let me tell you something, I've been, like, some of y'all think I just got fame. Some of y'all think I just showed up yesterday and I'm out here for the numbers. I didn't get out here for the numbers. I've always had fame. I've always been walking around where people think they know me. I'm used to that. I know how to push past all of that. I know how to, when people don't want to support me, it don't bother me because I've already dealt with that pressure. I've dealt with people trying to snatch the rug from up under me. I have gone through it. And so therefore, what bothers you mentally and emotionally don't bother me. If you're going to rock with me, rock with me. If you don't, you don't. And it's cool with me. I'm not mad with you. The problem is you think I'm mad with you because I don't move the same with you. I'm not mad with you. I don't move the same with you because you have shown me who you are and what you're going to do and not do for me. And so therefore I'm giving you the same energy you give me. That's an adult thing. That's not me changing up on you. That's me realizing how you've been moving with me and that you don't deserve my abundance. You don't deserve me going the extra mile for you because you ain't never went the extra mile for me. You do just enough for me and I'm going to do just enough for you. And whatever type of relationship you want to have with me, I want it for you. So therefore, I don't have no resentment in my heart because I'm grown. We here with you. I know that's right there. Huh? I'm just here to tell y'all, I done dealt with pressure and I done pressed. See, the stuff that make you give up don't make me give up. The stuff that make you give in don't make me give up. Because half of you all, that the amount of money that I had to shell out, the amount of people that walked off from me, that were not there for me, God sent the people. That's why I tell people I'm not mad. Whoever God wanted to be there for me is there for me. Unlike you, you mad with everybody who you think should have been there for you. I'm not like that. Whosoever will, let them come. I'm looking for people that know how to weather storm. I'm looking for people that are not ashamed to practice the ATRs. I'm looking for people that are not ashamed that their pastor is out here operating in the magnitude that he is, and knowing that he is willing to stand his ground when it comes down to melanated people. Listen, it is not the white people that has been out here lying and conniving against Chief Apostle. It's black folk. It's not white folk that been in the cemetery talking about them out there doing devil worship. It's black folk. And I still come here and rock with black people. That's pressure. Because I could easily go and take my gift, my talent, my resources, and my clout, and go with these other non-melanated people and go after money and go after prestige and all this other stuff. But up under pressure, I still rock with y'all. I still rock with y'all. Huh? When Minister Mario died, some of y'all, not only did you not step up, you stepped back. And you sat there waiting on me to fall. And I still don't mistreat you because I know how to deal with pressure. Because I look to the hills from which cometh my help. Because all of my help come from the Lord. Not some of my help, not 3/4 of my help. All of my help come from the Lord. And I understand that if God wants the widow to take care of me, if God wants the raven to take care of me, if God wants the multitude, that is their job. My job is to keep my faith and keep my trust. Pressure. Huh? They started attacking my job. Minister Mario was going through health crisis. I was still weathering that storm. Let me tell you something. I had to preach his homegoing in front of people that did not like me, in front of people that did not believe in what we were doing, in front of people that were talking about what kind of church and what kind of service he gonna have. Y'all don't understand. Sitting in the midst of while you grieving and hurting and still not acting out on the behavior. People looking at me crazy. You ain't even in no place to look at me crazy. You ain't even in no place to judge me. And I still conducted myself where I brought honor and glory to the Orishas, the Loas, the Nkisi. I still honor Minister Mario, son of Achosi, in spite of. I still honor his daughter in spite of, because my main concern was that when she saw her father laying in that casket, that I would represent him the best that I could, and that she would have something to memorialize in honor and decency and respect. See, I thought I pushed past what I was dealing with. I pushed past about what I saw and what I heard, and I made sure that particular time, at that time, that 15-year-old, when she saw her father laying there, that he was in a place and that he looked good and that he was being honored as the Orisha priest that he was. That was my job. I weathered that storm. I weathered that pressure. You, sir and ma'am, could you preach? Huh? And then the very next day, very few members even showed up to the church. Huh? I'm talking about pressure. And I still got my doors open. I started my ministry in 2001. It is 2024. Huh? I done seen them come. I done seen them go. I never shut my doors down. My ministry ain't never had to shut down. We done moved, but we have not shut down. Pressure. Pressure in relationship. Pressure with my children. Pressure with my family. Pressure. Pressure with the church. Now I'm dealing with the pressure with those in Ocha. I'm dealing with the pressure with those in Voodoo. Everybody want to bring pressure, but let me explain something to y'all. Don't mess around and break up under pressure trying to bring pressure to Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. Because I know how to press. I was raised up. See, let me explain it to you like this. When you go into the gym and that's 250 pounds on that bar, not only do you have to lift that. See, some of y'all want to lift that 250 pounds one time. But what happens when you got to bear that cross? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. What happened when you have to bear that same cross, that same 250 from one year to the next year? How strong are you? Huh? Oh yeah, because you start buckling. You start going into depression. I ain't going into depression. I stepped up. When I realized what was going on, I said, God, you know I need to get crowned, and then you know I got to get these tools, and so therefore I'm looking to you. And God started sending people from the north, south, east, and west. He started causing men to give into my bosom good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I sat there and looked at people that was expecting me to fall and to decline, and they had to watch me rise. They had to watch me get crowned, not one time, but 2 times. They had to watch me get my Lucero, and they had to watch me get my Centeo cauldron, and get my Zarabanda cauldron. Baby, I'm talking about 51 years old. 2 homes and a church. Working a full-time job. And watching people behave poorly and badly. Can you deal with that kind of pressure? No. Because once you get up on the weight, you want to tell God how long you going to lift that weight. You want to tell the ancestors how long you going to lift that weight. You want to tell the Eguns how long you going to lift that weight. You want to tell the Orishas, the Loa, the Nkisi, the Mpungo, the Arkan, whatever you claim to be served. You want to tell them, sir, ma'am, how long you... No, you don't determine how long you be in the storm. You're supposed to weather the storm. You don't know whether you want to cross an ocean, a lake, or a valley. You don't know, sir, ma'am. All you do is supposed to be prepared to cross that lake, that valley, or that desert. Huh? There's a song that says, for your glory, I will do anything. The only thing, you will do anything for a lame dick man. You will do anything for a broken EBT wearing ass pussy asshole. That's what you do there. But when it comes down to the divine, when it comes down to the Nkisi, the Mpungo, the Orisa, the Lord, you ain't 100 with that. You ain't fully committed with that. Because I am. I could have lost all. I could have lost my property. I could have been embarrassed. Minister Mario could have been embarrassed. But I trusted God in the face of my enemy. There were people in my church that knew that people were waiting on me to fall. And they were sending out reports. Oh, this going on. That's going on. You were waiting on me to fall. But I know how to press under pressure. You don't know how to press. I've been doing this since I was a child. I've been dealing with federal court cases since I was a child. Baby, one thing I know how to do is press. That's what I know how to do. I know how to have the word on the inside of me. See, I don't need the Bible because I am the living epistle. I am the living word. And so I'm not a part-time individual. I am fully committed. I am fully persuaded in this faith. And when I give abundantly because I want to receive abundantly. I don't tell God what I'm going to give God. I'm going to give the ancestors, the Eguns, the Loa, what they ask for. Because when I want what from them, they give me what I ask for. Huh? Can you press up under pressure? Huh? You trying to weather 1 home. I'm weathering 2. And a church. And I'm by myself. And I'm still venerating Minister Mario. You can never be possible my daddy. Your dick ain't big enough. You don't know how stacked my dad is. You can be my daddy. You ain't grown enough. Every time something happens, you got to be encouraged. How you going to teach somebody how to weather storm? How you going to teach somebody how to deal with pressure, economic depression, financial depression, all of the type of money? I had to come up with money. I had to come up with money to be crowned. I'm talking about $30,000 and $40,000 and $50,000. I'm talking about house and foreclosure. Got to come up with money for that. Got to come up for lawyers in Miami, in California, spending money there. Got to keep the church going. Huh? You financial pressure? And you think because you gave $1,000 that's some money? Because you gave $100 that's some money? And I ain't dissing nobody's giving. I want you to understand what kind of financial pressure I'm accustomed to dealing with. You ain't built like that. And you couldn't weather that for not only 24 hours, you couldn't do that for months. Everybody would have known you was up under pressure. You would have been falling out, gasping for air. Because you want everybody to know that the tsunami trying to come down on you. You're not out here saying when the enemy come in like a flood, the Lord will Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard. That ain't what you. That's not what you're doing. That's not what you're doing. You want to make like it's the candles. You want to make like it's the incense. You want to make like it's your family. You should have been done weather that storm. How many times your ignorant ass got to go through the same thing with the same type of people, the same type of way to realize that's insanity? Instead of you going to get you a therapist and get you some medication to get your mind right, you run around here talking about praying about stuff when you're doing the most ridiculous thing is trying to change somebody that don't want to change and already see you the way they see you. I don't care what my family thinks. You do. I've already pressed through all that. You know why I don't care what they think? Because they don't care what I think. The feeling is mutual. When I realized that my wife was going to ride with her mama, and both of them, and that they were going to do what they're going to do, I'm not going to sit there and argue with a grown woman that has already made up her mind. That's why I went on down there and got my divorce. I'm not you. I'm not for to be in a relationship and try to make the person out the devil when I don't realize that we're not headed in the same direction. We don't believe in the same thing, and you done got my back like that. I'm going to do what a responsible grown individual do and let you go your way and I go my way. That ain't what you going to do. You going to stay with that man and talk about him like a dog. You going to stay with that woman and talk about her like a dog, and y'all pretend to be happy. Fuck that. I ain't interested. Huh? Because I can always have sex. Huh? Man, woman, dog, or cat. I can always skin something. Praise God. That's you. That's you, sir, and that's you, man. You want to have a 16-year anniversary, a 40-year anniversary, a 50-year anniversary, while y'all sit down and undermine each other, not only to each other, to your children, and to your families, and everybody know y'all business. Because you ain't man enough, you ain't woman enough to bring an end to the folly. Me, I got out of it. That's why I look the way I look at 51. That's why I got a 401k. That's why I got stocks and bonds. Because I ain't going to have no bitch I know to tell me about what I ain't going to do. When God has making me willing. No. That ain't me. I don't tell other men or women how to function in their life. Because guess what? Me and you totally different. What you go for, I could never. That's why I don't tell people what they got doing in their relationship. I don't do none of that. If you like it, I love it. What I want you to do is start complaining about it. Because if you sick and tired of something, you grown. Do something about it. If you ain't trying to do nothing about it, then what you're talking about? I don't want to hear nothing about your man and his dick and nuts because I got my own. I don't want to hear nothing about your woman because I got my own wop. I have 3 baby mamas, and I don't want to hear nothing about them. You want to keep playing games in your life, and when pressure comes, you want everybody else to be responsible about helping bearing your cross. So after we help you bear your cross, you're going to get up in church and round and talk about, look what God done for you. When you know you did not bear that cross alone. Other people stepped in to help you bear that cross. And people are tired of helping you bear your cross, and then you turn around and take credit because you don't know how to give honor to whom honor is due. And people are tired of playing them silly games because tricks are for kids. If you watching me, I have been through it. No, I ain't like Diddy because I don't have the money Diddy got. And I don't throw sexual parties. I done been to them though. And I enjoyed myself, praise God. If I had that kind of money, I had orgies through the week. But new people. That kind of money, I want fresh meat. I don't want no recycled ass. Let me tell y'all something. Real energy, real frequency, real vibration, real magic, it's about real life. If you want to continue to have people up here on platform pretending to be this and pretending to be that, and you talking about you want people to keep it real, how you going to resolve problems and situations in your life when you can't even be honest? You can't be honest with who you are, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. What happened to the point that you realize that you don't change your mind? It's not what you thought it was. It's nothing wrong with that. So it's like eating food. You realize that you can't eat it all. You can either take a dog bag or you can throw it away. Why sit there and miserate yourself and force yourself to eat something you know you don't want to eat? You too grown for that. And why somebody got to remind them? What God do I represent? The manifold God, divine mother and father. My God got many names. And I operate from both sides and both aspects of that deity and deity. I hope that answers your question. Let me explain something to y'all. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have cholesterol. All that stuff y'all be having, I don't have none of that. Because I don't let nobody upset me. If God gonna take care, I like what 50 Cent said, if you're gonna worry about it, don't pray about it. If you're gonna pray about it, don't worry about it. Can't nobody make you make this. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't want to get your graveyard work done, sir and ma'am, you think that bothers me? That's you and your egoons. That's you and your ancestors. That don't bother me. If you don't think enough of yourself, if you can't see that we're in the age of Aquarius and that it's time for you to get your spiritual life together and you still think it's about them coin, that's why you don't have nothing to show for it. I got my tools. I did what I had to do. I made the sacrifice. I pleased the egoons. I pleased the divine. I did what I had to do. As a leader, as the head of the household, I put God first. And now the Spirit says, all else shall be added. So when God started blessing me and increasing me, that is because I have put my priorities where they needed to be. You don't do that. And sir, ma'am, all I can do is tell you what's available. Some people are groomed to like shit. Yeah. And I don't have a problem with that, Shamari, because there's waste fields out there. What I have a problem with is that you want to bring that mess to me. Shea butter. Could be, honey. Could be. Let me tell y'all something. Stop asking for the truth when you don't want it. Stop asking for God to show you the way when you ain't trying to go there. Stop asking God to heal you when you're not interested in being healed. Stop asking God to deliver you when you ain't ready to go. Stop asking God to open your mind when you know your mind is already made up. Stop all these childish games, especially at your age. Stop it. Why are you wasting these powerful, energetic beings' time when you, as a grown man or woman, ain't made up your mind? You have not come to the conclusion of what you want for your life. Because a well-made-up mind is the most powerful spell that you can ever do. Making a decision is manifestation. Because when my mind made up, there's no regrets. Because I have made my decision. And however the cookie crumbles, with or without milk, I'm good. I'm at peace. Don't bust under pressure trying to bring pressure to me in these spiritual streets. To some of y'all that's in Ocha, you trying to bring pressure to me. You trying to bring pressure. You can't. Let me tell you something. Don't bust your pipes trying to bring pressure to Apostle Samuel Jr. Don't think that you can talk about me enough, that you can connive me about enough. You can walk, baby. You can walk off the planet Earth if you want to. I'm gonna be all right. God is going to supply. If you don't help me today or tomorrow, God is still going to send somebody to touch somebody's heart to still help me. You know why? Because I was born to do what I'm doing. I was chosen to be on this platform. I was chosen to be a pastor. And I'm not out here looking for no approval. If you don't like it, don't mean you still can't be blessed. If you don't understand it, don't mean you still can't be blessed. If you don't ever get initiated under me, doesn't mean that you cannot get the benefits of operating up under Psalm 105 when it comes to Chief Apostle Eli. Because at the end of the day, sir and ma'am, you can take the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. That alone. Because one thing I know I do on this platform, I drop knowledge, wisdom, understanding. I do it every single time. I teach, I not only explain energy, frequency, and vibration, I break it down and I give you an example. After example. At the end of the day, what do you want to do with your 24 hours a day? Why are you worried about mine? Because I'm doing what I need to do. I'm preparing to retire so I can travel. What you doing about yours? No, you still out here playing whole games. You still out here trying to appease other people. Let me tell y'all something. You, as a grown man or woman, at some point have to recognize either I know what I'm doing and I know what I'm talking about. I told Mother Susan, I was telling her, I said, I have members in my church. I said they smarter than God. Once I have come to the conclusion that you think you smarter than God, and no matter how great you say I am, and how spiritual you say I am, you don't follow my instruction and you don't follow my lead. You know why? Because you don't have no respect for me. Huh? Because you the man in your life. You just a man with a pussy. Just like a chick with dick, you's a woman with, you just a man that's got a vagina. That's all. And that's why you can't listen to me. That's why you can't follow me. That's why you can't fully support me. Because you don't know how to support a man that don't need you. You don't know how to be there for a man of knowledge with understanding that's going to respect you for what you actually accomplished, not for what you want me to see you as. Because I'm not interested in how you want to view me. Because what you can't do to Chief Apostle Ely is hide behind mascara and makeup. What you can't do to Chief Apostle Samuel Ely is hide behind weed. What you can't do to Chief Apostle Samuel Ely is hide behind an income or education. Because I understand what's in the chambers of your heart. And at the end of the day, I'd rather have a dumb bitch that will work with me because I can teach her. Huh? Your education means nothing to me if you're going to fight against me. Your gift means nothing to me if you're going to work against me. See, the things that you want to be important to a man of 6 figures, for a man that knows what God has for me, I'm not interested in that. That's why Vesta got rejected. Because some of y'all think because you got in that you can't get vacated. You can't get evicted. Vesta did all that to become queen. That's how Esther got in. Some of y'all making it real easy for the clean up woman. Because the truth of the matter is you better not leave that man. Huh? You better make sure that man live as long as he can, because ain't no other man gonna put up with that bullshit you been putting down. You done already got comfortable doing the BS that you doing, and no other man up under the sun is going to deal with the foolishness that your husband or your wife has allowed you to behave, because they not vested like that. You don't mean that to them. So what you need to do is slow your roll. I'm going to give you some good counseling. You need to slow your pussy down, and you need to slow your nuts down. And realize that you have already been in a relationship that has allowed you to have bad behavior, and ain't nobody else going to put up with that. Nobody else sees that as cute. I don't care how many candles you light. I don't care how many incense burns you get. I don't care how many bath cleansing you do. I'm telling you, sir and ma'am, ain't no other man. I don't care if they're a Christian. I don't care if they're a Muslim. I don't care. They deal with your bullshit. After that, you gonna have to be buying ass, huh? He might have paid for you, but you gonna have to be buying dick after a while, sis, because that's the only way a man gonna deal with you. You gonna have to pay him, because you have ruined your own mentality. Because you have not tried to be a wife. You have not tried to be a husband, sir. And so, therefore, since she takes care of you, remember, ain't no other woman fit to put up with that. Huh? And for all of y'all that like to go out here and race to the bottom, what I mean by race to the bottom, you need to lower, you try to lower, lower their stomachs to lower to get that man or woman. Y'all, guess what? You might have time for that. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in the game of how low can you go. Huh? I'm not interested in that. I want you to understand that you are so foul that man is the only one that's going to tolerate that odor. That woman is the only one going to tolerate that. Huh? She going to put up with that. Don't leave her. Don't leave her for voodoo, Santeria, Lacumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Adject. Don't do it. Not for Christianity. None of that. Because ain't nobody. You done found you a fool, you better hold on to him. You done found you a fool. I advise you, sir and ma'am, on today, on Monday, on Lunar Energy, hold on to him or her. Because it ain't no guarantee you going to find another clown. Praise Jehovah. I'm here to tell you how to deal with pressure. But it's too many. If you want to grow, you want to develop, you want to have a rational conversation, I have absolutely no problem having those type of conversations. But you want to come here and disrespect and think you're going to talk to me in a kind of way and talk around me. Listen here. I ain't put up with it off of my own wives. I ain't finna put up off of nobody else. Huh? I believe in being a professional side piece and a respectable side piece. I know how to walk. I know how to walk my lane. Some of you guys already texted me about your graveyard work. I want to encourage you. And thank you so much for that love donation. Appreciate that. How many times you got to watch when you say you won't do? Why as a man are you speaking on female? Because I fuck females. I spend my money on females. I just took a female to the mall. I just took another female for her birthday. That's why I talk on it. I talk where I spend my money. I spend my time. And anything that if I can go downtown and eat her vagina, eat out of her vagina, then I can talk about it. I'm 51. I'm grown. I'm a Sag. I speaks my mind. My moon is in Aries. I don't mind fighting. And my rising sign is Pisces. So I'm with the shits. So my thing to you, if you serious about real spirituality and learning and developing and you want to be real, now just because I use some profanity tonight, don't think that you can come and cuss at me. Because you come and cuss at me, I'm going to slap the fire piss at you. Ain't no time that I sat there and heard my grandma or my mama cuss that I feel like since they cussing, I can cuss. Because some of y'all got something going on up here. I'm an elder and a leader. You play with your mama and your daddy. I'm not nothing to play with. I believe in passing out curses just like I believe in passing out blessings. He said, all right, now that's the answer right there. Come on. Like, it's time out. Like, what we doing? We doing all this, going back to our roots and all this, and we still with this foolishness. You got to know how to get push past pressure. And stop acting like you just got to pay bills 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Stop delivering toxic information to your children. Stop delivering, pastor, toxic information to your congregation. Elders, tatas, mumbles, hoogans. Stop delivering that toxic behavior to your people. Because they're making it worse for the ATRs. It ain't just Christianity. It's making it worse. And this is why people feel like that's why they ain't prepared with their finances. Because they don't really know what it costs to get out here and stand your ground. And that's why I share so much information. Because I'm tired of our melanated people being ignorant. And I'm tired of us dealing with information that serve us nothing. You think that everybody out here cares. They don't. And just because somebody got a smile on their face, and just because they're saying sweetie and honey, don't mean that they care about you. And most people not looking for people to keep it real with them and being honest with them. I told one man, if you can't long dicker, then eat her pussy. You better become very good at fellatio. Did I say that right? I think I said that wrong. But anyway, if you trying to bring satisfaction, I don't care what. If you're not good in one area, that means you need to perfect another. If you lacking in one area, then you perfect another. My son said this is a grown up message. I'm tired. Like, I know I'm out here giving y'all real information. I've been practicing magic. I know what spirituality can do for you. But what I can't help is that a lot of you guys don't know how to press past pressure. And you don't know how to recognize a man or woman that has been proven and tested. I'm telling you that my church don't take care of you. I'm telling you that my members don't act right with me. And I still weather these storms. Why you don't want to learn from somebody like that? I told you I do not get money from the government. That's not what I do. My padrino is not doing spiritual. When you see me going certain places and people not doing conjure for me. I got initiated. I do my own conjure. I call my padrino to tell, because I'm learning how to work with my lucero. So I asked him, I said, what color candle do I use? I don't need him to tell me how to work a candle. I already know how to do that. But what I want to do is perfect my stuff. So I'm going to go to my padrino, who's in my God, my spiritual dad, so he can tell me how to utilize what he gave me. That makes sense? Ma Fedi Funogun. But you're not trying to learn. You're not trying to respect the craft. You want me to get out here and work like a dog and then just hand you over something. Why would I help you get $1 million? So you can give me $100. And then turn around and tell everybody you had to give me $100. After I done helped manifest $1 million. You think I'm 51 years, I'm not doing that no more. If I help you get in position, you ain't going to turn around and help me. You're going to turn around and help yourself. And then turn around and talk about what I better not spend your money on. So since that's your mentality, I know not to put you in position and give you unless you pay for the work. See, y'all got to learn who to help. Y'all got to learn who to support. Y'all got to learn who gonna do for you when they get on top. That's why I go back and help those that help me. I go and assist those that assist me. I look out for those that looked out for me. In the exact percentage that you gave out. And I'm going to ride with those that roll with me. Huh? I got people that didn't think that because they gave $20,000 or $30,000, they didn't think that they gave me the world. And they ain't out here talking about me because they gave me $20,000, $30,000, or $40,000 or $50,000. But you gave me $450 and you out here talking about me like an ever-loving dog. And you going to claim it at the end of the year. You ain't lost no money. You ain't lost absolutely no money. And got manifestation. But you going to go out here and talk about what you done gave. Because you still ignorant and you still irresponsible. And you still childish. Why you out here telling everybody that you got to take care of your wife? Why you out here telling everybody you got to take care of your husband? Why you out here telling everybody you got to take care of your children? Your dumb ass, that's what you're supposed to do. You get no milk and cookies for doing your responsibility. You get no milk and cookies. Him downstairs not giving your ass no cookie for taking care of your responsibility. Now, I can get milk and cookies for doing for Minister Mario's child because that's not my biological child. I can get milk and cookies for doing for people that are outside my bloodline because that is not my responsibility. But you don't get no milk and cookies for doing for your own house. I don't get milk and cookies for doing for my flock. I get milk and cookies for helping other people outside of my flock. Be quiet. That's the same thing I told your mama when I was pushing them inches down her throat. You asked for this. Shut up. Okay. Learn how to be a real friend. Learn how to be a real support. Karen O'Brien, I just got your offering. What is it for, sweetie? I want to see you win, but I want you to help me fight. I'm no longer interested in fighting harder for your stuff than you willing to fight for it. And thank you, Monique. I seen her. Somebody, Natasha said she's hollering. Come on here. I'm tired of people playing these games. And y'all think I'm not a real seer. What's up there, Kiara? What's up, my baby Pisces? Y'all think I'm not a real seer. I see through your bullshit. But since you don't pay my bills, I just ignore you. But I see it. I smell it. But I know I'm not going to hang around, so why do I'm not going to entertain it, so I'm not going to make an issue out of it. But the moment that you make a decision to be grown about your life and you want to do some real work for your life and you want to start complaining about what's going on in your life and that you make a difference, okay, let's work. But you right here, hey, Karen O'Brien, I did your bayberry candle, and I have them at in front of my Oya. I have your daughter's candle, and I have your candle in front of my Oya. Queen of the marketplace. I got my baby Scorpio said she want her a reading. Yeah, these people like I'm 51 years old. I done been dealing with pressure all my life. I know how to press through pressure. Y'all trying to run game on me. You can't run no game on me. You ain't smart enough. Yes, baby, I got a haircut. That's what I look like with a haircut. My barber got it. Yes, I got a cut. That's what it look like. I got good head at the top and good head at the bottom. I want to thank the Lord. Praise Him. I got my hold on. What's up, Jay? Thank you. Keish, Scorpio, reading. This is my baby Scorpio. I got you. Focus on your graveyard work. It's funny because my guy said we're gonna be very cat. What? Y'all better fire. I got that zaddy eat it. I got that zaddy energy. Yes, baby. Yes. Talking about why I'm talking about women. You want me to go down on you and then I ain't got nothing to say. The devil is like, give me nose burn. Think I ain't got something to say. Yes, I do. I got black baby mamas. I'm not here talking about I'm pro-black. And I got every type of baby but a black. Come on, don't play with me. I know how our people is. I pastor black people. Most of the orgies I done been with is with black people. Ain't nothing freakier than a black man or a black woman on planet Earth. That's why I rose with my people. Even though that's what they did. While Moses up there talking to God, they were having an orgy down there by that golden calf. That'd have been me. I'd have been right on down there with them. And been telling Moses, I can't believe these people doing this. But since they is, I might as well participate. Praise God. Hold on, Moses. Hold on. Don't break them tablets. I need that to prop their head up on. Let me hold them tablets. Let me lay this down. Here. And I say, don't play. You ready, my baby Scorpio? Okay. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Keish the Scorpio. Edidiosa. Keish the Scorpio. I told y'all, get them classes, get that graveyard work so I can rock and roll. I got to have enough people so it's worth my while. Can't be out here spending that kind of money and then doing stuff for I can't do it like that. That's not economical. It's not business savvy, not business smart. And I'm not going to let one or two people pay the way for everybody else to ride for free. I'm not going to do that. I ain't finna do that. They don't know. Edidiosa. What is it that this Scorpio needs to focus on? I need to go back to the church and get my other cards. Stormer said the tablets. Yes, baby. In shadow, my baby Scorpio. All I can do is encourage you all to focus on the graveyard work. I can't make you do nothing. I'm telling you for a reason. If you trust me, you'll do it. If you don't, it is what it is. Fertility is in your shadow. It says, Kaf Lamed Yud. It says, abundance and fruitfulness fill my being. I am imbued with the power of procreation, and that is Orisha energy. And it says, my personal meditation is more powerful. So this means that you need to Well, thank you for joining us, Nightmare. I like Beyonce's song, Sweet Dreams, Sweet Nightmare. It says, I can also meditate upon others who are trying to start a family. This card right here is talking about shadow, about your subconscious mind, meditating and the things that you need to focus on. And then your middle card says, enough is never enough. It says, delayed none yud. It says, my eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal at all times. This is what we're talking about tonight. Focus on the prize of the high calling. I awaken the persistence and the passion to never, that means to never ever settle for less. Because you just sent me a text. This card right here saying you don't have to settle for less. Don't do it. There's no reason to do it. Even though if you don't see how it's going to come, don't worry about it, because El Shaddai is more than enough. Provision will be made where you do what you need to do, and you're operating and headed in the right direction. So don't worry about what other people are doing, because God gonna give you favor where it's necessary. And then you got your outcome card, says casting yourself in favorable light. This is mean that you've got to project yourself in a more positive energy. You cannot allow people, places, and things to disrupt your peace when you know you got the victory. You got more tools now than you ever had. You got more backup than you ever had. You don't have no reason to be worried about what tomorrow gonna bring. You need to eat your daily bread on today. Manna from heaven. Mem Chet Yud. It said, my own being is illuminated beautifully, suffused with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by my ego. You're black. Sure is. I'm definitely African. I wonder how you figure that out. All right. Woo! What do I call you? What should I call you? My name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. Derek is not my name. It's one of my whole names. When I don't want nobody to know my real name, I give them an alias. Sometimes I'm Sir Lickum. Sometimes I'm Slap-a-Ho. I could liable to be anything. I could be Tyrese the Knight. And most of the hoes I deal with, they don't care about my name. They care about my inches anyway. No problem. I appreciate you though. I'm a Sag. Embrace it. It's a beautiful thing. All right, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit those shares. If this live helped you on tonight, yes. Make sure you go to visit my website. Those that have not gotten a consultation, those that have not got your graveyard work, those please do yourself a favor and stay up on this work. You're gonna see the turnaround. I'm out here working these cemeteries. I got work to do tonight. I'm gonna work my Lucero with black candles tonight because I need to mess up a couple people. So I got stuff I'm doing. I am doing your work. I am trying to get some of you guys out of the thickest of some of the situation that you're in, and I'm trying to get you guys to see what the power of the grave is. It's his stripping. No, my stripper name is Mo Inches. Sometimes they call me Fill Her Up. Here comes Fill Her Up. Sometimes they call it, he's here to snatch your soul. He's back here to peel back your spinal cord. Sometimes I look at that and I just look at the back of that line and I say, this is a xylophone. And then I take the head of that tallywhacker and I just beat them all the way up that spine. Ding, 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 ding. Ding. Can I call? Yeah, you can call me Darius. I told you I'm here for it. Yeah, yeah. You ain't had good loving until a man beat your spine with his tallywhacker. Knock you unconscious on your forehead. What did he hit you with? A rock hard. All right. I love y'all. Dare you call me after this live. Let me take down do not disturb off.